everyone, and welcome to part 21 of Pokemon Pharaohs. I believe we are about to start off with the gym leader, and then we will be moving our way down. Yep, figured that was about to happen. Let's see if we can actually handle him. Tartana was not a good option because of reasons. I feel like we're going to actually have a lot of trouble with this gym leader, but if that's the case, we'll handle it. Or go train a bit to come back. If you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, check out the link in the description. Just remove the spacebefore.com or the spacebefore.gg whenever you copy and paste the bar up here. And then afterwards, it'll take you where you need to go. Or you can follow the video at the beginning of the playlist. That'll also take you to the two places you can go. I just want to know if people like the game or if they don't. Man, this is going to be some bad RNG. Yeah. So we're going to go knock out the fork in the road, and then we'll probably come back and deal with the gym leader. But yep, and then you're going to throw in a good old, yep. Just getting bodied by a gym leader way lower than us. Well, not low, way lower, but lower. See if we can get lucky. Now what happens? Oh, yep. Oh, so that one does affect still. No, for the ghost. Okay, so as long as if we can substitute lock it, that's nice. Yawn. Of course, it's always the crit on the last attack, isn't it? Probably not gonna hit it first, but we're gonna try. Yeah. Not quite far enough. Needed that to be a crit. So I usually don't go for the Super Soaker route, but we have a Max Revive. We're using a Max Revive. And I could still very well just lose this. Okay. Kill it. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. I just really did not want to come back here just for content reasons. I doubt it can be fun for you guys whenever I have to just randomly backtrack all the way here. I already saw Pokemon in this town, right? Yeah, because it was the right Zemrok. Yep. Okay. It having pickup though, that's pretty cool. You're so close. Precisely. Out of respect for the fallen and their loved ones, we ask you not to battle outside the sand trap. Once you hit the grass, you're a golden pony boy. One day's father got the great idea. Why would you go and leave little Timmy all alone? Poor little Timmy. You'll forever be known as the boy whose father was too stupid to realize you shouldn't go into the sand trap. And here's the one profanity that I've said. I'll grow up and conquer that damned maze. Which, of all profanity, that's a pretty base one. I will break it. I will take everything that maze ever had. I will become the ultimate grass, water, and fire trainer. I will deal with all those abominations that call rock, steel, and ground types. I will get them for what they took from me. One day, the world will know me as Kale, the one who destroyed the sand trap. I don't know. This here was supposed to be an event. There will be a guy inside, I believe. What do you tell me? Okay, so you can always come in here and get some free items. These were originally things that I was going to put in the maze, and then it just became like, it would have made it too simple. And I didn't really want to load down such a hard area with things that made you have to go in there. I don't know. If you've gone through the ocean and the safari, right? Seriously, if you haven't done the rest of the game besides the pyramid, turn around back now. This is a literal maze. And if you need to heal at any point throughout the maze, or throughout the fork in the road, this next joy will heal you instantly. That's where I figured out how to do it. I never put a thing on there. Huh. I'm gonna need to fix that a little bit. So we're gonna save this because we are going to lose this battle. I just want to show you guys what you are dealing with if you do decide to try to take this route. So more than likely this is death, but we might be able to beat him. I don't remember what it is. This will be the final battle in your journey. Prepare to go to whatever new place you call home. Prepare for darkness, for I am darkness incarnate. Yes, that is entirely Shadow Sora. I don't know how the black got pulled off of the black background, but like the brown couldn't get pulled off of green backgrounds. It's like level 60 is not unbeatable, but if I remember correctly, his team's got some power hitters on it. Yeah, like his flamethrower just two-shot. I think it would be 60s with probably around like a 65 at the end of the battle. But so we're actually just gonna exit because we've seen death is there. I just wanted you guys to see around what levels they would be, and I honestly had no clue what they were going to be. But that's one of the few gatekeepers in the game. There is a fork in the road. In Soviet Sinnoh, the road forks you. Soviet Sinnoh, the barbarian ride you. Hey, Big bro, listen, hey, I got one. Sylvia had sent him. The Cherung eats you. I'm thinking in this timeline, Cyrus won. And Sinnoh is very much his happiness place. Soviets obviously Sinnoh. Take it from me, kid, you're making the right choice by going this way instead. Is there not a period? Okay, there was a period. And new encounter. A mighty Yena. Honestly, it could be worse. Give it a good old smackdown. Give it another good old smackdown. You know what? I didn't trust that. That told me a critical hit was coming their way. Got it. We're just gonna call it, nah. Yena, Yenoza. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be some dumb thing that's some anime crap, but into a box. And he's gone. Okay, switch you back. Came from the Savannah Anna branch, across the great ocean. I came all this way to see the sand trap, but it was to no avail. Turns out, I was so outmatched that I needed to be rescued. Now I spend my days battling useless trainers like you. Just means you weren't good enough, bruh. Gotta get good. I always laugh when the damage over time deals more damage to you than... Dang. Okay. Probably an awful idea. I just want my Tyranitar. That one-click heal is so beautiful. I need to move that around the area. For some reason, the first time I created that character, she only healed once, which was dope. But then they randomly updated something, and then it stopped doing it. It was really cool having the 4 and the sand trap only heal you one time ever. That way you couldn't just go cheese your way through it. It's actually beautifully well drawn. I probably shouldn't touch it. If you would like to see this game without my horrible commentary over the top, check out Pokemon Pharaohs. There should be plenty of videos now out with it. Check out the links in the description. RemoveTheSpace4.com or thespace4.gg. It'll take you where you need to go. I just hope people play this game someday. That's all. We're gonna test the waters on this one. The sun is shining, the fires are chirping. Alright, give me a second. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Ice Beam and the Earthquake. Okay. We're gonna go for the Calm Mind and the Earthquake. Gross. That kind of hurt my soul, guys. Not gonna lie, that was painful. You're ice, right? So like this should. Nice. That should be simple. That should be simple. You're both dark, right? Yeah, the defense up's not going to help you against that flamethrower. Whoosh. I never remember what the fuck a tingle is. Did not mean to drop an F-bomb there. Sorry, guys. Willow and William. Please let me be more creative than that whenever I have children someday. Go ahead and take you out, put you back up front. Yeah. Let's do that. Teach me how to Diglett. Teach me how to Diglett. Teach me how to Diglett. All my ground types love me. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Gosh, that is some horrible song from my, like, high school years, I think. Oh, just love me. I don't know why. Whenever I was just trying to make trainers, I remember this was the spot I was having a lot of issues making or like writing dialogue for trainers. Because at this point, I was just so ready to get to the ocean, and I was just running out of stuff to do. Which is funny, because whenever I actually do get to the ocean, it created one of the biggest mind blocks I ever had for this game. Like, because after the flying type town, there was a block where it was just like, I had been doing it nonstop. Like, that was in the first time the first grouping of time where I spent probably almost a full 8 months or 6 months, 7 months, something around that time, building from the whole map for the entire region, because the whole map got built at once. Then doing, like, figuring out how to start coding trainers to coding encounters, which all got implemented around the exact same time. Like, I just did so much where I had to take a huge break after the flying type town. Here was during my second time where I was starting to run out of issues with dialogues, where it was just like, I didn't know how to do the event for this, and that kind of made me sad because I didn't know how to do everything. I had just ran through the sand trap probably 4 times because I had created the map for the sand trap. Like, there was a lot that I had done where it was just tough for me to think of what each trainer should say, but I knew what Pokemon they were going to use. I knew what I was going to do once I got to the next town. Don't go to Tigurani Island. There was word that a child spoke something that terrified the townsfolk. They all left. It actually got to the point where I left these ones as ... for the first, while. I played through the entire game 3 times before I actually gave these things anything to say. Which is why most of them reference other towns. And me talking is why I just did that, even though you guys see how good I am at Pokemon, so who knows. Although I did just finally get my Pokorogue win. That was cool. Do you have Levitate? I feel like you have Levitate. I feel like it doesn't matter. Because we had options. We're just gonna go ahead and keep up that Dark Drain. Bro, did you burn me, bro? Ha. Ha 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 ha. I love watching them waste moves for my abilities to just counter it up. Not entirely positive about this. But got him. Yeah, if we have a repel, we're gonna go run back and do that real quick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're gonna die. We're gonna die a very cruel, vicious death here. Thankfully, we don't care about friendship with any of our Pokemon. Our puppies, yes, not our Pokemon. Isn't that right, buddy? That was the first one that did, actual damage to it, right? Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Going back to the last town. Went back to the last town. I didn't even mean to fight this battle. I definitely just ran in and clicked A on accident. Because that's usually how you run into Poke City. Holy rain! I'm curious if you can hear that at the microphone. I'm going to have to play this back after this episode. As a reminder, do not walk in here until you are ready to fight. And fight and fight. Because there is a lot. There is a legendary trainer in there. His Pokemon are mean. At least in theory. I've only fought him like once. I think I custom made my team for that. Just to make sure it was like beatable. What? Oh. Oh, okay. That's a pseudo Wudo. That messed with me. I was so confused. Oh, good pops. You're okay. It's just the rain, buddy. Ooh, what are you? Roserade. Wow. Okay. I put all of these event Pokemon in on like the same 2-day period, and I don't remember what half of them are. But, I mean, this one makes sense that's so strong because you can't reach it, but it is in Belize City. This would be such a bomb one to catch, too. But it's gone. Give me that PP max. The maximum PP. We make a big deal over this national landmark. It's 4 separate ecosystems in a 4-tile area. Here's the thing they don't tell you. You can't catch tiles. You can't change tiles if you want to farm. You just have to stay on one specific tile and just rotate if you ever want to actually encounter Pokemon. Attention all trainers. Enjoy this small section of grass. The 4 corners all stand in 4 different cities and routes. That means you can farm 4 locations at once. So the strategy is you just run into that sign, because that triggers this one. I don't think this is a new route. I'm not counting this regardless, because I don't know where I am. I need an adult. Alright, so this is Fork in the Road. This is Grugazgia. That was technically a new encounter, but I'm not going to count it as much as Magnezone would have been amazing. But then you can see that this one will trigger with him if you run straight at the guy. That's a shiny, so I'm just catching that because it's cool. That's actually a really cool one. And I do have that rule that I can replace one Pokemon in a route with the shiny if I want to. We might do that. That looks like a Batman. We're going to name him Batman. Oh. We're going to name him Slade. The Teen Titans version of Deathstroke. We're going to come back to that because that thing looked amazing and I've never actually used that one of those because of how hard it is to use. But then you would come to Belize City if you want to use this style. Run against that tree. And then obviously for Ronatico, you come down here and run against this rock or against that tree. for a Frostless or whatever Pokemon in that area. So that's how you use this little landmark area. You run against this sign, against this old man, against that tree, and against that rock. We're going to go against this encounter though, or no we're not. We're going to come up here and fight for trainers. That way we're not going to feel bad whenever a Magnezone doesn't pop up for us again. Because we won't even be thinking about it. Oh man, it's 30 minutes. I didn't even process that. It's going to be a slightly longer video. Or, I actually like that idea since I already know I'm playing all the way through. I am going to see you guys next time. If you really want to play this game, without my horrible dialogue over the top, go to the link in the bio. And whenever you do it, copy and paste it up here. Just remove the space before the .com or the space before .gg. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Please, play the game. Let me know if you like it or don't like it. If you don't like it,